Okay, I want you to forget everything you think you know about AI. Seriously, because in 2026, we are not just talking about smarter chatbots anymore. We're witnessing a profound, fundamental shift as artificial intelligence gets a mind and, a body of its own. And it's already starting to reshape our physical world.
Just look at this number, $2.5 trillion. And no, that is not a typo. That's the projected global spend on AI just for the year 2026. So what on earth could possibly justify that kind of money? Well, the answer isn't just an upgrade, it's a revolution.
And here's that answer. AI is graduating. It's moving on from being this brilliant but obedient intern that only does exactly what you ask it to do, to becoming a proactive project manager, an autonomous agent that can actually set its own goals and then figure out how to achieve them. And that changes everything.
So what does this huge shift to autonomy actually look like? Okay, let's dive in and break it down. This new phase, this new evolution, is being called Agentic AI. And think of it this way, you don't just ask it to write me an email. Instead, you give it a goal, like plan my entire product launch. It will then go and book the meetings, draft the marketing copy, analyze the sales data, and adjust its strategy over weeks or even months, all without you having to prompt it at every single turn. So yeah, it's not just an answer machine anymore, it's a task machine.
And this isn't just theory, not at all. The results we're seeing are just staggering. Google's latest model is absolutely acing these tests on fluid intelligence, and that's the ability to solve completely new, novel problems, not just things it's seen before. And get this, OpenAI's model reasoned its way to a brand new discovery in theoretical physics. I mean, it wasn't just spitting back data it had learned, it was actually thinking.
But all this incredible new intelligence, it comes at a staggering physical cost. And that brings us to what is maybe the single biggest constraint of 2026, power. And this slide, wow, it really captures the paradox we're in. On one hand, you've got the promise of literally doubling scientific productivity. But on the other hand, there's the price, an energy demand from data centers that's on track to double by 2030. To put that in perspective, that's like adding another Japan to the global power grid just for AI.
This reality has completely changed the game. The new holy grail for AI companies, as this quote points out, isn't just about raw processing power anymore. It is all about efficiency. The key metric everyone's talking about is tokens per watt per dollar. Think of tokens as, well, they're like the basic building blocks of AI thought. So the real question now is, how much actual thinking can you buy for every single watt of power and every dollar you spend?
Okay, so all this digital brain power, it's not staying locked up in data centers. Let's look at how it's starting to get, physical.
I mean, look at this. This isn't science fiction anymore. In 2026, AI is learning to walk. And we're talking about major players like Tesla and Boston Dynamics. They aren't just making one-off prototypes. No, they're deploying entire commercial fleets of these humanoid robots.
And this isn't some future prediction. It is happening right now. A huge milestone was hit when Agility Robotics deployed its Digit robots at a Toyota plant right here in Canada. This marks the first time humanoids have been commercially deployed in North American auto manufacturing, and they're specifically being brought in to handle jobs that are just too physically demanding for humans.
So, when AI gets a body that can build our cars and run our logistics, it stops being just a tech issue. It becomes a matter of national interest. This transformation from the digital to the physical is triggering this new global scramble, not for oil or for land, but for something called sovereign AI.
And listen to this quote from India's Prime Minister at the first major AI summit in the Global South. It just perfectly captures this new geopolitical reality. Nations are waking up and realizing that to truly benefit from AI, they can't just be consumers. They have to be creators. This summit wasn't just a photo op. It was basically a declaration of independence. Nations like India are now building their own sovereign tech stacks, controlling their own AI from the silicon all the way up. They're investing in massive computing power, and they're writing their own rules, refusing to be just passive consumers of foreign technology. But of course, as AI gets more powerful, more autonomous, and literally starts walking around in our world, it creates some profound new challenges for all of us, for our society.
This question isn't philosophical anymore. It's deeply practical. Think about it. When a video of a world leader saying something absolutely outrageous appears on your feed, how do you know if it's real?
AI-generated content is now so convincing, it's poisoning the well of our shared reality. And this right here, this concept, gets to the absolute core of the problem. Deception is now cheap, it's fast, and it's scalable. Creating a totally convincing fake can take minutes, but proving it's a fake, well, after it has already gone viral and spread everywhere, that's a slow, difficult, and oftentimes impossible task.
But just as AI can be used to deceive, it can also be used to save. I mean, look at these numbers. For incredibly complex medical diagnoses, a new Microsoft AI was correct over 85% of the time. The experienced human doctors, just 20%. This incredible, life-saving power exists in the exact same world as the deepfakes, and that is the paradox we all have to navigate now.
So this is where we stand in 2026. AI is no longer just a tool in a box. It's an autonomous agent with its own goals, and it's acting in both our digital and our physical worlds. In a very real sense, it's starting to think for itself. And really, the only question left is, are we ready for what happens next?
Not sure which skills will move you forward? Skill Tree Learning makes it clear. From SAP and Microsoft to data analytics and generative AI,